MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on The Show starts now. Dinelson Lamet gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
In now is Adam Eaton, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hits softly out in front. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 11 for him on the season. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 23 driven in. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Torres is there. And that ends the inning. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Washington. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's safe.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Alan Cordoba hits next, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Here's Will Myers. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 4 for 13. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on its way. On Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double and he didn't even earn it.
Now the 0-1. In the dirt here. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. So far this season, Myers is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of. So if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Padres leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Ground ball left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Stepping into the box, Howie Kendrick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Rendon aboard here at first with nobody out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. And Kendrick gets the hands through quickly there, but a little too quickly as this will find the seats. Foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Runner at first here, one man out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Miguel Montero waits on deck. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he is in there.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 1 and the Padres nothing. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Curly W on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 6 hits in 31 tries. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. The 1-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 1-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Digging in, Luis Torres. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Kendrick on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So here now's the pitcher, Max Scherzer. 9-1-2 due up.
Max Scherzer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Shortstop, Ray Turner.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Nope. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. .30 pitch is in there for strike 1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
In now, Adam Eaton. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard to short. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. Dickerson going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Count now a ball and a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1-2 now. Back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. Nationals get a run on the double by Bryce Harper. We played 2.5. It's 2-0 Washington. Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Curveball stays a little high that time. High pop-up. Rendon over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Manuel Margot, second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Alan Cordoba. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 2-0. In now is Anthony Rendon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Kendrick takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now that's popped up. Cordoba on the move. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, left fielder, Will Myers.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Myers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Max Scherzer.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Margot has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see there, his total places him second on the Nationals in that category. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Turner, the runner at second with one away. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Runner goes for third. Hit out towards second. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Zimmerman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready with the 3-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Galvis on to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Next to the plate for the Padres, Freddie Galvis. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Galvis, a Venezuelan-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Here's the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Eaton is right there, 1 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Luis Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Throwing to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Striding in once again, Austin Hedges. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Matt Caesar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Matt Caesar.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Torres at second. Hedges is over at first with one away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Eaton. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Scherzer comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Two men are on with two men out. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Alan Cordoba hits next. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Eaton, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 39, Kirby Yates.
Digging in to try it again, Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Howie Kendrick.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dickerson's under it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 3, Michael Taylor.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Taylor. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Dickerson moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Hedges waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And it's still 3-1. Here's Will Myers. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Dickerson. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now, Freddie Galvis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And it'll be right on the bag as Montero nails him trying to take second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A breaking ball that time that he slaps the other way out into left center, and it falls for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
In now, Luis Torres. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Petco Park, Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Striding in once again, Max Scherzer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Max Scherzer.
Jordan Lyles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Jordan Lyles.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. An impressive 4 for 7. He also has 1 home run. Lays off 1-0. Lyles, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel. Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Bryce Harper will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. Eaton rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Harper stands at second with 2 gone. Skied into straightaway right. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now a 4-1 Washington lead. Ready once again, Austin Hedges.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Austin Hedges with a solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Padres get a bit closer. It's now 4-2.
Well, everyone knows that it's hard to keep that sharp curveball late in the game, and you could see that he just hung that one up there and he paid the price. The good news is he worked late into the start. The bad news is fatigue might be finally showing.
A.J. Ellis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, A.J. Ellis.
Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon over to his left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Alan Cordoba.
Digging in once again, Alan Cordoba 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Nationals 4 and the Friars 2. Carter Capps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Carter Capps.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. From the stretch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Onto the 3rd floor balcony, and gone. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game. And that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Margot's under it.
Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box, Michael Taylor. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. 3rd home run for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Max Scherzer is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Hosmer on the move, and that's the 3rd out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Nationals on top, 6-2. Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Will Myers.
Ready for another chance? Will Myers. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Back up the middle.
Turner fields it cleanly.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Padres down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Few would argue. Thanks for joining baseball on the show. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Colin Ray enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Center fielder,
You think he's not setting a tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. Margot has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is into right field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-1 to count. Eaton on second. Zimmerman at first, 1 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Ball 3, 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
In comes Margot.
He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Nationals 7 and the Friars 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 21, Brandon Kintzler.
Striding in to start the 9th, Freddie Galvis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ready, Galvis.
He's set. Here it comes. Up around the face. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Digging in now for San Diego, Luis Torres. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The pitcher, Colin Ray.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Colin Ray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He stuck with this guy, and not only did it pay off, but he hit a beautiful base hit.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Margot. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. .3-0 pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman
Alan Cordoba hits next, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was a ground out victim last time up. Doolittle pauses. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and it's fouled away. Four runs here in this half inning. This one's down to third, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The tying run is in to score from second.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Hunter Renfroe will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runners back. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 7-7. Hunter Renfroe will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 10. Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping up now, Michael Taylor. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game.
Leading off for the Nationals, the left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Taylor.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Margot is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 14, Miguel Montero.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Miguel Montero. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Lifted into center field. Margot's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, number 62, John Hewlett.
Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Matt Adams.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Still tied 7-7. Sammy Solis comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ready, Galvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Torres.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Luis Torres. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, Hector Collins Ray.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Colin Ray. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in on it is Eaton, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 7-7. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. High fly ball out to deep right field. Renfroe looking up, and as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead. In now is Adam Eaton.
Center fielder.
As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Margot's under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batter, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Here's the first pitch to him. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line towards center field. Margot is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Nationals 8 and the Padres 7. In now is A.J. Ellis.
Leading up for the Padres, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit sharply to the left side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. In the dirt here. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Again, a 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Kendrick has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Alan Córdoba.
Digging in and looking for more, Alan Córdoba. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One and 0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, first baseman, Eric.
So stepping in, Eric Hosmer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1. Ellis on third with 2 out. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Line drive to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Washington get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Sammy Solis claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 16 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Padres, 7 runs on 15 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes.